What's going on, y'all? Hope you're having a lovely Monday night. It's night for me, at least. We are working on tonight, for me, we'll be working on the turn-based MOBA again. We'll probably be doing some what we did last time, but first, I've got it set up where I can implement user controls. Or at least have the game act like user controls have been sent from the client, and so I want to do some fixes and testing on that to see if we're actually able to process that right. Which brings us one step closer to getting us actual people, being able to have actual people tested. And then we've got some new animations to bring in, and most likely we have, the animations. I'm thinking of myself now. I think that's it. Fix the user controls, bring in new animations, continue to fix the weapon assignments, and maybe we'll get to do some pipeline stuff. I don't know. We'll see. But y'all, sit back, relax, or join on in. Let's get to it. So this is where we're at right now. What I've been able to do is I've sent in information that mimics a user telling their player character to move to a certain position. And right now all it's doing is just putting them into position and then making them just run in place. So that's one thing we gotta fix. Oh, I forgot, we got the new models too. I wonder if I actually brought in some new models. So while we're got that going on, or while we were checking that out, I can show you the new models. Got the male samurai. And we got to do his setup for his weapons. Female samurai. Which was another one? That was the ice mages. The male ice mage. I wonder why the animations aren't applying to him. None of the animations are on these guys, but there's the female ice mage. Wonder why they're T-posing. None of them have the animations playing on them. That's super weird. Guess that's another thing we got to figure out tonight. Because if I go down here, or where are the rest of these guys? Some of them are just straight up T-posing, and I'm not sure why. Okay, so she's got the animation going. He does, she does. He, him, her, him, her, him. And then these guys just stop. These guys are T-posing. Not sure why. She's got the sword, but the wrong animation. And she got the right animation. She's the only one. I wonder if there's some type of mess up on the back end. We'll figure that out later. We'll get back to our original thing. We need to figure out why our movement stuff isn't being processed properly. All right. Let's get set up here to actually debug and figure out what's going on. I still play it. It's not what I wanted. And I bumped the mic. I feel like we're in utilities, right? Well, let's go to where it's processed. Let's actually see that. Let's go ahead and connect. All right, and then when I hit the space bar is when it's supposed to process the information. So there are all the moves. We know we're getting them. Correct, because here I'm just assigning them to that panel where they're standing. Just as a starting point, just putting them at 0-0. Okay, that should turn them in the right direction as well. Right starting orientation. Put the camera there, and now we're going to go through the list of moves and process them. Okay, and since those are the same, we're not going to do anything. Really should be turn in place type, but anyway. Just turn. Or rotate in place. It looks like we're getting everything, so why? Okay, the next time we go through the where it assigns the movement, I'm gonna stick a break point in there. So this is what I want. I want to see where this is getting executed, where the queue is getting executed and why it's not actually moving. Oh, wait a minute. So yeah, I need to come in. So update state, I know it's being called when it's completed. And this is where it's told to register the movement. Right now it's just storing them up until it's told to execute. That's weird. I didn't come back in here and tell it to execute? Well, it errored because the randomization of this of the arena invalidated the moves said I'm passing in because she can't move here or here, so it errored out. So that's one thing. Yes, because it tells it doesn't exist. It does exist, but doesn't exist for moving to. I should probably throw that in that error as well. It may have been what killed it. Oops, didn't mean that. I bet you it filled out again. Yeah, see, as long as stuff is getting in the way, it's going to error out. And of course, I need to figure out a better way for that, but that's the best way I can deal with it now, is just throw an exception when the move path that's being given is invalid. But if we keep doing it, randomization, we'll get lucky eventually. And here's where that arrow is being thrown, so let's actually Yeah, there we go. Because there are holes right there, probably because the path is probably going somewhere like this or something. We'll eventually get it. We'll eventually luck out and actually get where it doesn't stick things in the way of the path. Okay, so we're at the end. All right. See, randomization. Okay, I'm gonna move. Where are we moving to, by the way? 5-1. One thing I'm thinking about too, I probably should check if there's anything in the path going to there as well, because that shouldn't happen. But we'll come back to that. I don't know what the heck this does. Okay, so we got a destination. We're heading to 0, 0, -7. That seems weird. -7? Let's go up to the execution, the update here, and see what this does. Okay, so we're headed out of there. Where are we going after this, by the way? Oh, okay. Running utilities. Yeah, see, and you shouldn't be able to do that either because that's in the way. Is my update function isn't running? That's my problem. Okay. So that's one problem. I think that's all. Let's go put a to-do in our function here that we need to also check if all spaces in between this, the one you're moving from to the one you're moving to are actually well, I call it safe, but it just means that you can actually move to it. You got to do the same thing on the back end as well. Because I know it's done on the client. The client's already taken, when you try to implement a move, if something, you can't move over it, the client will actually stop you from moving it. So that's one way. But you also got to check it on the server, and we got to check it when it comes down here as well. That's how I've been doing all my check of information coming through the system. It gets checked at least 3 times. So now I got to figure out, why is my update function for my player controller not being run? I mean, I imagine we got the move state because I saw it. And there are no references. Okay. Because I know it was in here somewhere. I probably commented it out, didn't I? Yep, there it is. Why did I comment that out? Most likely because this was causing an error because it was in the wrong place. So I need to find the right place to do my player updates. I think this is where we got to put it. Also, real quick, just want to check that. Oh, okay. Setting up events there, I guess. Just didn't remember that was there. All right, let's see if this bad boy works. We're just going to check and see if it errors. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no. I don't have that update in the right place then. As it never triggered. The breakpoint never triggered. Oh, because I already switched modes. That's why. And we got rid of all this stuff because we didn't need any more, because that's the old directionals input stuff. Let's see. Let's see if we got it this time. All right. And we already failed. Okay. Most likely there's something in the way though. Yep. And she's turned weird for some reason. Okay. Probably even the turn didn't even work for some weird reason. Let's try it again. Randomization. Randomization, a little luck. We'll actually be able to test. I already failed. Why? 04 does not exist. Okay. Oops. Come on. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This looks like it's about to work. Oh, she moved. Where did she go? And she kept going. Well, at least she's moving now. Okay, so let's actually see that without the breakpoints. Oh. I really need the camera to follow her. But she's gonna go off somewhere. So somehow she's not making it. She's. Okay, I can't speculate yet. I gotta see it in action. Let's update the camera to follow her. Oh, wait a minute. The camera wouldn't be able to follow her because it's being executed later. Unless we do something funky like pass the camera to track movements. like pass the camera into the player object and then have it track movements that way. Oops, I didn't mean to pull down that far. Best way to do this. Let's at least check it out again. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so where are you headed? What? It happened so fast. And really, I need to kind of mark where these the position she's actually moving to, the panel she's actually moving to, so I can actually know where she's going. I wonder if I should slow down the run as well, at least just for testing purposes. That's probably the next step. I need to mark the panels that she's going to move to so I can actually see if she's on the right track. Because I know right now she's going to just wander off and never reach the actual end point, so something's wrong. Okay. Wait, why is she turning? Okay, wait a minute. That's definitely not right. Oh, okay. That broke, okay. Alright, so invalid test. We'll try again. That definitely should not happen, though. Okay. You know what? It's probably best if I actually get to the list first before I even do this. I mean, plus she jumped all the way over here for some reason. Alright. Let's get the list of spots she's supposed to actually move to. Okay. Grab a snapshot of that so I can have it to look at. Why did you move? All right. So that's just for me. And now okay, air it out. Try again. Air it out again, okay. I messed up. Dang it. Alright. So she's first going to... So 04? Oh. Yeah, yeah. Wait a minute, wait. Okay, she starts off with 00. Which is 1-1. Let's go this way? I really wish I could go back and actually redo these movements to see where they actually ended up or where they're supposed to go. Because this will be invalid. She wouldn't be able to move here. But this will be the first spot here. Hmm.
I want to find my way home.
Because the path should be, she goes here to here. And she goes here, right? Or wait a minute. Wrong. I'm looking at indexes, these are numbers. She would end up here first, right? 04 is the indexes, so 15 would be the panel. Which that would clear right now because the logic isn't correct. It should say that this is invalid because she wouldn't be able to get here, but we'll fix that later. So she can go here. And then 3, 4. She will end up here next. Okay, so she's not even starting off right. So at least we got that part. So first thing, is she starting off at in the right orientation? Let's actually see. All right, let's actually put a pin in the code to stop the execution past the beginning. I'm on the wrong one. There's a function. All right. So let's comment out all this stuff here that sets up the move, and we'll just see if she's actually getting to where we want her to go first. Okay, let's see. We'll take this.
Burnster says, "Hi Bigman.
Hey, what's up, dude? How's it going? How's things in your neck of the woods? It's still too hot for late spring or late summer, actually. Me, I'm cutting grass out here now, and it's actually kind of nice. All right, let's see.
Burnster says, "Still hot, but there's no rain at all. It's all dry here."
Ooh, you can take some of our rain. Keeps making my grass grow. How's the game dev stuff? Because if I remember correctly, you live in the Philippines and there's not a lot of game dev going on there. So I'm trying to remember, you were in the game dev, but there's a lot of PHP web dev where you live. So there's not like there's not a big community. How's it?
Burmster says. Indonesia.
Oh, that's what I say. Philippines. Sorry, Indonesia. Yeah. Sorry, but yeah. So you're still trying to do your game dev thing, right? Okay, so she's not turning the right way to begin with.
Made our mistakes, the good and bad days, but nothing really broke.
Because I think the orientation is supposed to be looking this way.
Look at the sky when you go outside, and all there is
Burmster says. I kinda try to learn PHP to get a job, so I can keep making games.
Yeah, that's my deal, man. I mean, my day job is essentially Java, Spring Boot, and React. So,
Burmster says. I still haven't got a job yet.
oh, sorry to hear that, man. Have you thought about things like Fiverr and Upwork? Because there's a lot of dudes from Indonesia on there. Yeah, my day job is React and Spring Boot, and like it just pays the bills, so I can do this kind of stuff. What I really want to do here. But you should, if you are able to put together, because I did Upwork for a good while, for like 5 months during the pandemic, and I'll tell you, it's a lot of hard work to get started. But I was paying, by the 5th month, I was paying bills, and but then I got a job right then too. So, like, just as it started getting good for me on Upwork is when I transitioned back into actually working a job. I don't know if that's the same. I don't know if it's the same as it was then, though. I feel like now they kind of treat it more like consulting, which is what I do for my day job.
Burmster says. No, just local work. Haven't really tried Upwork since. I'm out of connects for now.
Oh, so you have been trying Upwork. Okay. Yeah. My suggestion to you is underbid yourself to begin with. Because it was just me working my butt off, getting underpaid until I could get a couple of good reviews under me. And that's when it started kicking off. That's when it started rolling. Now, also, you got to be wary of scam artists on there and stuff like that, too, because I got scammed a couple times as well. But yeah, I undersold myself. Well, not undersold, but I underbid for my skills. And then eventually I was able to start upping my price and actually making money. But I also had I had my folio set up. I had my offer template. So like when I saw jobs I could do offers for, I had that together where I could fill in the information, and I had a template per type of job it was. Yeah, and just act professionally when you talk to people. That's all I can say, man. I mean, good luck to you. I feel like I would still be on Upwork if I hadn't got the job, and I might be doing okay, but I worked my butt off for that first 5 months for no money until the 5th month.
Burmster says. Appreciate it.
No problem, man. Keep me updated. What you were working on the game dev stuff. Okay, let's put a pin in this and see what we're getting here. Keep bumping my mic if you hear anything, but anyway. Okay. Okay, so she's not facing X. I feel that's not correct. I have to go look at her. So she's facing Z. And she's facing up columns. Okay, I gotta verify that. So let's further comment out some code and see what's happening here. Well, let's see this orientation. She is definitely looking, she is looking which way? She's looking up Z. So that's right, she's looking up Z. The Z axis. She is looking up columns. So that is correct. So I feel like if she rotates twice, she should go that way, that way. Because I need her to face this way in the opposite direction. That's the starting orientation for the move. So this is correct then. She is not facing Z and she is facing up columns. So let's find out why you don't rotate all the way. Let's try it again. Let's actually put a breakpoint in there. We're just going to rotate to the left. Rotating. Huh. I think I may have a bug here. Because if this is already set, then you can't have multiple rotations at the same time. Huh. Okay, well, we have an actual bug here. Hmm. How do we fix this? I could just turn this into maybe a queue of times, but that you wouldn't be able to. You would not be able to tell. You would be able to associate which one of the rotations that time belongs to. And really, I need to get this too. Because these are set already. And I'm overwriting them. And I don't think this is right either, because this is being updated now by the rotation. So I can't. Yeah, so all this is wrong. I need to figure out a better way to do this. Let me check what this is being called, by the way. Because I wonder, is it being queued properly? Yeah, it is. If there's nothing in the queue, it just goes ahead and rotates. So it will put it in the queue. So that is working. That looks like it's working properly. I've just messed it up where I can't have multiple rotations. I can't have stacked rotations.
Winning money and experience is very, very good for you. Getting items and cheap is also very good too. Winning money and experience is very, very good for you. Getting items and cheap is also very good too. Victory, oh sweet victory.
Let's look at the queue. Maybe we can figure out a way to do it through the queue. But can I keep that in the instructions? Question is, how would I keep that in move instructions? And plus, this time wouldn't be right because it would have to happen after the last one. And this angle would have to be applied after the last after the last turn. These have to be applied cumulatively and not at the time the rotation happens, or the rotation is scheduled to occur. It has to happen when the rotation is scheduled to occur, not at the inset, or not when it's registered. So I need to store these two values. And then when the rotation actually happens, they need to be directly applied. Something like that will be the move instructions. Because this is when it's being executed. Wait. If this is being executed, why? Maybe it's not wrong. Because this is when it's being executed. Let me try that again, because if I'm already executing one rotation, yeah, that might actually be fine. Because if I'm actually executing a rotation, then the next one should get stored and not executed until the other rotation is done. Oh, well. Hold on. Okay, rotation Q. So, all right. Okay, so this one should, the first one should go all the way through. There you go, do all that. Because it's not queued. Okay, so this needs to happen. This needs to happen if it's greater than 0 or we're already in rotating state. Okay, so that's my logic error. Okay, so that's fine. That's not terrible. What is it? Was it not state? Forget name of variable. UQ. Oh, model state. Should I also put moving? I think so too. I think if we're doing anything other than idle, we should come in here and store it for later. We should throw it in a queue. Or just say not idle. Okay. I'm glad I figured that out and didn't make a bunch of changes. Like that hasn't happened. And then undo everything, I have to go back. Okay, so that's gonna do that. I didn't. Yeah, there we go. Now she's facing the right way. All right. Now let's uncomment our code and see if that fixes our problem. Oh, well, she's on somewhere. Where does she go? Are you still moving? Yeah, you're still moving. Yeah, you're off the board. Okay. So we're still not correct. Let's figure out what's happening here. Oh, let's go ahead and start it again. Let's try it again. I might have messed that up. Why is she running that way? Hmm. Okay, so she completely turned the wrong way. Okay. Oh, well, there was an arrow too, so can't count that. Just try it again. Oh, did not mean to press that. Oh, okay. Almost feel like I gotta slow that run down. Okay. I think first the rotation is off some weird way. So let's... The thing about debugging is you can't actually see what's going on in the game. Okay, that happened because she's on her starting position. So the next one will tell us where we gotta go next. 4 and 0. All right. Okay, so it's saying that she is facing Z, which we know is to be correct. And she is facing down rows. Right. So she's going to turn right. She's going to rotate right in place. Before she moves. Okay, that means she's going to turn. Well, okay. We'll probably not worry about this. We'll probably go on with something else. We'll probably go ahead and just check what we just confirm what we just checked. See, now I can't see what happened. So I should replay it without the breakpoint to see it in action. Think to myself here. She turned this way, and she turned all the way around. All right, let's try it again. Getting lost in my thought process here. I just need to kind of see it again. Oh, because of errors. I was like, okay, she didn't do that last time. And see, she jumps to what I think is the right one, but she went this way first. All right, let's actually put the breakpoint back in and actually look. Okay, because we know she's facing Z, the Z-axis. And she's facing down rows. I better go confirm that. Because we know that's true. Well, she's not facing up rows. Okay. I'm confusing myself now. Okay. She's facing this way. Okay. So the rows are going this way, columns going up and down. Right, she was facing Z, and she was why am I checking for rows there? She's facing up. Okay. Oh, because I was looking to see if she needed to turn. So she's facing Z. That means, so she was looking, she's either looking up and down columns. Why are we here? The current grid and the new grid both have the same column number. So we shouldn't be here at all, right? Let's check out again. All right. Okay, those values are not correct. How do we get so messed up on our numbers? Rows are 4, column 0. But it brought back column 4, so it's bringing back the wrong thing. Let's see where we're actually setting this up here. I thought I was setting that up where there were rows and columns, which is kind of reverse of what it needs to be, but I set up so long ago. Wait a minute. They are column. Okay, I think I fixed this problem once, and I think I broke it fixing it. Because there are columns and the rows are in the columns. So yeah, I've got this backwards. So I need to go fix that. can't believe I broke this one. Thought I was fixing it earlier. I'm gonna clean this up so I don't get confused again. Okay. This is reversed for one. And this is reversed. Let's see. This is going to break a lot of stuff in the game, I'm sure. But let's go ahead and see if we can get ahead of it. Yep. Dude, I wonder if it's going to break everything so I can't even work tonight. If it does, now I got other things to work on. But the movement stuff I won't be able to finish tonight until I regenerate everything. Yes, this function is used in a bunch of places. Everywhere. In fact, I need to fix this as well. I don't even think I use this function anymore. But might as well fix it. Not that, I mean, those are interchangeable here, so it should be a problem. Let me see, we got that one. That one. This one really should matter, but actually, this is just a test. It's just for testing and still. Might as well keep uniformity everywhere. Come on. Facing backwards. Hold on. Put it back to where it was. Oops. And then this thing definitely needs to be reversed. Yeah, okay. Because this is just positioning all the players in different positions, in different places in the arena for testing purposes. Yeah, I think that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Fix this now. Yeah, I'm fixing a lot of things I did early on when I was writing this, writing the base functionality for this game. And I kind of reversed things. I need to make changes here. Hold on. This was like hopefully my facing and stuff logic doesn't need to change as well, but I'll have to figure that out later. Definitely not doing that tonight. Nope, didn't mean to do that. You see, this logic was everywhere. Also need to reverse these as well. Well, let's go ahead and do it while we're here. Just so we're all on the same page. Okay, so now I need to go fix these calls. Oops, I'm actually fixing this back. Alright, what was this? This was the facing. Okay, yeah. Fix those. Oops. Saying I look like I missed one.
Tonofbrix says, "Hey big man, I unfortunately can't really watch the stream today, sad face, but anyway I just dropped it to see how you're doing
Now I
today."
need to go fix those calls. Just fix all this right now. All right. These as well. Whoops. Um, all right. This is just more so I don't keep getting confused. Okay. It's so weird how it jumps sometimes. Oh. Hey, Tons, I don't know why the TTS didn't speak at all when you came in. That was 5 minutes ago. That's super weird. All right. Well, if you're seeing this, Tons, or you hear me, man, thanks for stopping by anyway. Okay. All right, so we can fix all these. Okay, I think that's right. All right, so we'll just scroll up and down. Oh, see one right there that needs to be fixed. Yep, looks like they all got fixed. This one. All right. Next one. All right. All right. That should fix everything. We'll run it real quick and then I gotta go take a break. Oh, I left that thing running. And say that. All right. Yeah, something's busted now, so I'm gonna have to test that offline, do a full test through offline with the client and everything set up and actually follow the process from beginning to end. But anyway, all right, so let's take a break. I will be back in a couple minutes. Actually, before we do that, let's actually see where the characters got positioned after all that change. They should be kind of, oops, they should be moved. Okay, so now they're lined up like this, they're lined up going the other way. which actually works better. See, everybody looks like they're doing the right animations. My thing is, why are we not holding things properly? Because I know I fixed that. So many weird things just are happening. I don't think the changes I made would mess with that. Alright. We'll investigate that stuff when I get back. Okay. Okay. Be back in a couple minutes.
Multi-Wizard says. Oi. Multi-Wizard says. BRB going to search out my wheat pennies.
Okay, I just got back and saw the message from Multi-Wizard. So I'll be right back going to search out my wheat pennies. What in the heck? Was that gone for like 10 minutes? Because that was at 11:32 and it is 11:42 now. I really gotta check that. But anyway, how you doing, Night Multi-Wizard, if you're still around? Alright. So next thing we gotta check is I want to check on these weapon assignments. Making the weapon what do you call it? The weapon parenting. Make sure they're in the right place, because this looks wrong, and it's definitely wrong with other people that I know that I fixed. Like her, I definitely fixed her. Get rid of this tree. I believe I fixed him. In fact, I can go look. Take that. Let's see, who do we fix here? Whose information do I have? Yeah, so I fixed both of those. And now they're off. Plus, even she looks off, and she's supposed to be the one that they're being copied from, which shouldn't happen. Weird. I know I fixed you guys, so why are you messing up? I may have to test offline and see if loading them from the server has some type of difference between. There's some type of difference between loading them from the server and loading them from a save state. Oh, because if I go here, oops, if I go here, the original is fine. And I don't think, am I actually assigning it if it's already there? I don't think I am. Oh, that's some pointers. Yeah. If it's an extra, if they have another weapon attached to them, I remove that. Then I look for the weapon on them. If they already have the weapon, then I just get the information for it. If not, that's when I put it on there. So we should not be getting in here with that clone. Clone of the barbarian, the female barbarian, for when she's assigned a hammer, because she's already assigned, she already had the hammer on her. Because everybody else, I have to go through and actually go through each bone and register it with the skin mesh renderer. I am not sure what to do. I can test that though. Okay, so who are we doing? Okay. And she's here, so he would not be. Gonna transform. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, there's no offset though. I'm gonna take a snapshot of that. Or, let me see, does this change at all? Or this should be applying 0 to the rotation. Oh, it does change it. Okay, that's a problem. Okay, so let us actually fix that. All right. So this should not be getting updated at all if these are, either one of these are vector zeros. Sorry if I keep bumping the mic. for the same things.
Multi-Wizard says. Oi.
Because if I don't send any information, it should not update. Be updating anything. That's looking better. He's still messed up though. Did I do that right? Let's check this out. Let's debug this. Okay. Whose player is this? Huh. Player 3 is what? Is the male knight. No, wait, the male knight should be getting... Okay, so we are missing information, I guess.
Multi-Wizard says. Trial and error, I take it.
So I'm trying to correct, I mean, not trial and error. This is me passing data into the game and to correct certain things per model, per character, per weapon. And it's so for some reason it's getting lost somewhere. That data is not coming through. I can explain it when I get back into the game. So I'm definitely player 4. Who's the female knight? I know I fixed her. Female knight for weapon for the hammer. There's no offset information. So definitely something's up. I think I'm gonna have to. Another thing I'm gonna have to check offline, off stream. I'm losing data somewhere, or at least it's not being saved properly. Which is just for testing, so it's not a big deal. So I could go ahead and just continue fixing certain things and not worry about other stuff. So I can show you now. All right. Okay. So you see the weapon, right? For her, it's fine because the weapon is actually on her. What I'm doing is I'm copying the weapon. So when you assign a weapon to your player character, I'm copying it off of one model that exists in the game and putting it on another. So this is cloned from this. And then I have data to tell it, okay, position yourself where you're in the hand and rotate it properly. For some reason, I'm missing that data. So it's not positioning the weapon properly. Because I definitely did all this last stream where I went through and I positioned all the weapons on specific characters. And I got the information I needed and I put it on the database. And it should flow down to into the game, and it was working, but for whatever reason I'm lost that data. But I think that's just a issue with the save. So what I can do though is I can go ahead and fix some more of these, get their information, put them in the database for next time, and then I'll figure out off stream why my save isn't working. If that makes sense. Oops.
Multi-Wizard says, backup data from last stream.
No, backup data from, I keep hitting the wrong thing. Okay. Backup data from the last time I touched the server, last time I connected to the server. Because I have the information for the game is all on the server. Well, not true. When the game is set, the character information is all on the server. And so when I connect to the server, I put all that stuff local and I'm just storing it in a file for testing. Obviously, that's not the way it's going to work when the game is, out. When the game is actually out, all the data will be pulled from the server, period. But it's just so I don't have to keep pulling the data from the server every time I want to test. I store it locally. For some reason though, I'm missing the data that positions the weapons per model. But let's see, which ones do I still need to fix here? And I'm not going to do all in the night because it take forever. I plan to do it like a couple every stream. Especially since these are not like the final weapons of the game. These are just test weapons anyway.
Multi-Wizard says, is there a better way?
I'm not sure. A better way to do what? Actually, to position the weapons or to store them locally? I'm not sure which one we're talking about.
Multi-Wizard says, I was thinking of ways to make it work better.
I mean, what are we referring to? So if you're talking about, say, the weapon assignments where they're positioned properly, I don't understand why. Well, I don't really understand why they're getting off like this when I clone them and attach them to the model. Most likely it's because there are differences just in the models, which comes from the way they were built, which is not something, which is an issue that I tried to avoid, but it just happened just because of the way they were built. So that's what I'm trying to fix by just having that data on the server to correct it. Now, if you're talking about like having the data stored, pulling the data and storing it, I'm not sure of any better way. I mean, on an online game, you know, the data for the most part has to be on the server and come down. The only thing that's ever going to be kind of local is the arena is generated by the game and then registered with the server. But people won't.
Multi-Wizard says, is there a code /INE limit when it comes to saving?
I mean, I'm sure there is, but I'm not anywhere close to it. I mean, because yeah, it shouldn't be. I mean, I'm not saving anything crazy, like it's not gigs or anything. Like the save file. Okay, I should go look at it right now. Yeah, the save file currently isn't even a megabyte. Yeah. It's just probably something like got lost or something I'm not pulling in properly. And again, like it's strictly for testing. So I could live without it. Okay, so next thing we need to kind of do, hammer on the female fire mage. Cause I already got this dude. I'm going to take her and I'm going to move her. In front of the barbarian so I can actually see what I'm doing. Zero, 50.
Multi-Wizard says, alright, well, I got some wheat pennies to research.
What is wheat pennies? What is that?
Multi-Wizard says, look it up, you may have seen some.
Okay, I'm gonna look this up. Oh, it's a collectible penny that has so they're rare pennies? Okay. While most Lincoln were, so they have Lincoln on them. While most Lincoln wheat pennies are worth only a few cents, certain dates, low mintages, or arrow coins can be worth significant amounts. Okay, so they're pennies that are they're rare pennies. Okay.
Multi-Wizard says. Indeed.
Okay, cool. Because looking at the prices, they range from like $6 or something to like, I see where it says 100 or 200 or, you know. Interesting. Okay. Well, cool. Excuse me. Well, may I have some?
Multi-Wizard says. My late dad passed on a lot of them to me.
Oh, okay. Something to remember him by. I got you. Oh, I'm not on the right thing. That's why. I did a bunch of this last stream, but I already forgot. Okay, I was trying to not be too close to him.
Multi-Wizard says. I just find it fun seeing what's what.
Okay. Oh, I'm on the wrong one. That's all right. I'm trying to knock out a couple of these. I'm not trying to sit here. Let's come on. Okay. Nope, not the right one. Oh, okay.
Multi-Wizard says. Do you know about the Mercury dime?
Sounds familiar, but I don't specifically know about it. What's up? Let's look this up. Okay, hold on. The Mercury dime. There's a 10. Okay, there's a 10-cent coin struck by the United States Mint in the late 1916 to 1945. Can be worth anywhere from $2 to $1,500. Oh, okay, and it has what the god Hermes on it, or Mercury. Okay, cool. So I'm guessing, since your father got you started collecting them. It looks fine that way. It looks okay that way. That's good enough. I also need to make sure I correct these. Whoops. Correct the scale.
Multi-Wizard says, I just like learning about the history. All right, let's move on to the next one. The Ice Mage, the Ice Mage. Put you somewhere else. Stuck her somewhere else in the world. All right.
Wandering alone, lost in the unknown. Static in my ear, stuck in sands of time. Which way do I go? I don't know. I have lost the will to fight. Falling down, I can't find the light.
Up a little bit.
Am I alone? Which way do I go? Lost in the dark, which way do I go?
Okay.
Can't make it back on my own. Where do I
Oh,
go?
come on.
Please tell me, where do I go? Am I
Okay, so that needs to be fixed. I gotta make that. Make a note of that because that needs to be fixed by the animator. Maybe take some video of it.
Am I alone here? Am I alone here? Am I alone here? I am not alone.
Nice made weapon bone. Also need to get the female void mages shoe fixed. Just making a list here. And the male barbarian is missing his eye. No, the male gladiator is missing his eye. Okay, I need to take video of this for him. Come on. Don't have Sherix here. Okay. So, I don't know why I ended it, but I can't do anything with him until he gets fixed. So who's next on the list? See about the female ice mage. Put you in front of barbarian so we can line it up. But dang it, her too. Note this down so I can get it fixed. Whoops. I almost feel like I should just stop at this point. But I guess I need to find out if any of them need to be fixed. Figure out which one is next. I think I may have done all the hammers. I think I did. Well, actually, nope, because I will have a couple new ones to do. Female samurai. All right. Well, female ice mage be gone. All right. Let's check out the male and female samurai. That might be all we do for the night. That, and I actually have some animations I need to pull in as well. Okay, so no pulling there. Okay, good. I do wonder how much these alterations are going to mess with the animations. Time to look right to the front. Or does it? Seems a little bit. Can't really tell what's in the hand or not from that. That looks more natural, but I'm sure it's going to look messed up in different angles. I mean, it should be fine. I'm not going to be picky. All right. that one. Let's knock out the female samurai. Go ahead and test it just to make sure. Okay, it's not breaking anything. Eh. Guess it's alright. Kind of want to manipulate it a little bit more. But it's not really a big deal. Alright. So weird that the scales get off. I guess that has something to do with the bone that's being put on. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. Control Z off screen here. Got that done. All right. Next thing, we'll just go ahead and throw this. We'll bring in this new. These new animations. I've got animations. I've started doing the animations, or have had my animator do the animations for the sphere. I gotta delete some of these. Some of these are not in use. Like the old hammer ones, definitely need to go. Just can't remember which one is which. Of course, the movement animations, our new spear animations, our sword animations. Really, so the old movement one's gotta go. Pretty sure that's the new one, right? No, that's new. Let's get rid of the old movement animations. Oh, that's the new one for that. Because that's the hammer, sphere, and sword. Okay. Go ahead and start pulling you in. I really shouldn't do too much of this because there's going to be more animations down the line, but I might as well go ahead and pull them in. Which means this is going to get updated and we have to do this all over again. But at least I can see if there's something up that I need to tell my animator about. Was immature. That's what the rest of these are. Let's see. View. Root. Okay. What's that thing I need to do right? Well, I guess if you're gonna see this, I gotta move myself out of the way. Walk in and countering. I would think though the counter you would stab, but not a big deal. Edge dancer. I'll probably speed these up a little bit. Gut puncher. Hot foot. Rear guard warning. The no look back. It's a no look back stab. Side splitters. Side attack. It's funky that it's a little funky there with the knee. The fact the leg should probably move along with the knee, but should be fine. All right, the upward stab. We got the low health idol. I feel like before I saw an original version of this when he did it, and it looked like she was standing, she was leaning on the sphere, which I actually really liked. So I'm not sure if he changed that or not, or I just missaw it. And of course the idol. Why does it look like that? That's weird. The idol looks fine here, but okay. I guess I have to use the armature one versions. Good to know. All right. We'll go ahead and get these loaded in so we can kind of manipulate those on another day. And then that way, when we get the updated ones with the new spear animations, we'll know what to do with them. Select the materials like they were, huh? Also, to use these, I have to get them set up in the database, so I do have to kind of name them. Okay, no dash, no spaces. Got it. It's fine as it is. Let's try to speed that up a little bit. Yeah, let's say that. Let's do 1.5. I can't see it, can I? I'd have to actually... Let's see. I'd actually have to see it on the model. So we'll probably test that later. So we'll set that back for right now. So that'll be another stream after I get that in the database and then assign it to the characters. We'll come back and fix that stuff or update it. Counter. Counters could stand to be faster. Save that. Gut puncher. A hot foot. Got our idle. So I always put like IK on those. See that makes a difference. And loop that. Kind of low health. So I do foot I don't do foot IK on the other low health. That's weird. I mean, I guess we'll keep it the same here. Rear guard warning. The side splitters. Find the last one. It's gonna suck when we get up to 30. like we did with these others. But at least I know the swords aren't changing anytime soon, I think. And the hammer is probably not changing anytime soon, so I'll have to reload those every single time they get changed. All right. Anything else we gotta do tonight? Because I think that is it. So all we're gonna do for tonight. I thought about go ahead because I made a decision to do the HDRP pipeline, but I don't know if I just want to do that on stream. Seems like it'd be kind of boring. So I won't. I think we've done enough for tonight. We'll probably be back on Wednesday with more of this, really. Just me trying to get certain things working. A lot of it's I'm trying to push to get to my working demo. Not one I can put up, not to the point of where I can put it up on like Steam or itch or anything, but like something I can actually take somewhere and actually have people play. So it'll just be, a lot of these streams will just be a lot of me just doing a bunch of like small fixes to get things working. But anyway, I want to thank everybody that stopped through tonight. Bernardo, and Tons for a little bit, and Multi-Wizard. Thanks to the lurkers that came through. Much appreciated. Y'all, stay safe out there, and I will see you next time. I'm letting this song play out. I'll actually pull this character in, which is what I should have done before I said all that. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good night. Yeah, let's end on this song.